We gotta.
What you know about?
What the dog do? Hello, Miss Runyon's class. Welcome to Fortnite Theory. This video might take a while, so I'm cutting straight to the point with Theory 1. So, as some of you know, the web shooters was an item introduced in Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 1. And if you've ever used them before, you'll know that you can swing quite a distance with it. Could a human actually survive such force? So to answer this, we first gotta find the speed of each swing, and this turned out to be easier than I thought, since most swings turned out to be the same. And since every male skin in the game is around the same height as Jonesy, and after doing a couple pixel measurements, I found that the average speed turned out to be 18 meters per second, or at around 40 miles an hour. So since the formula for force is mass times acceleration, and given the fact that the average adult male weighs at around 200 pounds, the force turned out to be 1,800 newtons. Now you might be thinking, now Raph, that's all well and good, but what the hell does 1,800 newtons mean? Well, dear theorists, 1,800 newtons translates to around 400 pounds of force that you have to pull on each arm. This is for both the peak and the start of each swing, since in Fortnite, you don't speed up once you start swinging. All 40 miles an hour happen almost the second your web strikes a tree. So with all that in mind, there's only one question left. What does 400 pounds of force do to a human body? Well, as it turns out, it only takes about 82 pounds of force to pop an adult arm out of its socket. So yeah, I'm pretty sure 400 pounds of force will do much more than just pop your arm out of its socket. This is enough force to rip your arm clean off. But you could still survive the whole ordeal, right? After all, if you get your wound treated fast enough, maybe you can survive getting your arm ripped off. Well, dear theorists, your arm will end up being the least of your concern, since the force is strong enough to completely rip apart your organs from the inside of your body. Since speed travels all throughout your body, your organs are also traveling at the same 40 miles an hour, and quite a few players will accidentally slam into a wall or make a complete stop right after a swing. With all that being said, your organs don't just stop perfectly fine. Since humans have an endoskeleton, this means that the bones that are meant to protect your internal organs then become a dangerous wall that your organs have no choice but to slam into. This can rupture your spleen, liver, and break several ribs upon impact. These injuries are similar to that of a car accident, since in both instances, your speed is forced to stop in a fraction of a second. But fine, let's say you don't slam into anything. What quite a few players will do is that they'll land at an angle or land from a dangerous height. Landing like this at the very least will sprain your ankle or cause several knee problems when you're older. But at its worst, this can break your femur, your tibia, or your fibula, which can either cripple you for life or kill you right on the spot. And if all that still isn't enough to kill you, the lack of blood flow to your brain certainly will. Since our circulatory system is one continuous flow, that means that when you're swinging, your blood gets pushed down to your feet due to the force. And since Spider-Man from the movie swings at around the same speed as in Fortnite, that means that the amount of G-force acting on him is about the same as well. And in case you don't know what G-force is, it's pretty much the force of gravity acting upon an object. The more G's of force equals the more gravities of force. Luckily, Matt had already found out that there are 3 G's of force acting upon Spider-Man for every time he swings. This is more than enough force to keep all your blood clustered around your feet. An example of this would be filling up a bucket of water and then swinging it across your body. The water will always stay in the bucket even when it's upside down, since the force is always pushing on the water to the center of the mass. The same concept applies to your blood. This is the reason why fighter pilots have to wear special compression suits to combat the G-force they experience while flying. It's to ensure that their blood always makes it to the right place. And without proper blood flow, your brain will shut down within just a few seconds. This should already be more than fatal, but if it somehow isn't, falling to your death will definitely get the Grim Reaper knocking on your door. Since unless you're landing on a soft spot of grass, chances are you're gonna fall from an extremely dangerous height. So just as a quick recap, using the Fortnite web shooters will leave you with nearly no chance of survival, since the force is strong enough to do severe damage to your arm and prevent the flow of blood to your brain, causing your organs to cease function, while the speed can rip apart your organs from the inside of your body if you're not careful. So with all that being said, while it's more than possible for a video game character to survive swinging on one of those bad boys, I highly doubt a real person can survive the dangers and the power of the web shooters. But hey, that's just a theory. A Fortnite theory. And cut. So now that the video is 5 minutes long, I just wanted to give massive credit to Tomato Fortnite and William Osmond, since I used their clips throughout the video. I'd also love to give credit to MatPat and the Game Theorist, since I did parody their style of video. Anyway, I hope you learned something new today, and I'll see you when I get the confidence to upload another video, which hopefully isn't that long. Peace.